Yes.
Now the question arises how to develop a habit. Let's say if you want to get up early in the morning, because
Mm.
for there are so many night owls
Yes.
in today's life. They don't want to get up early in the morning, right? So if I ask you, Rekha, because you are an early bird, so how can we develop this habit of early rising?
Good question. First of all, I like to say that here, procrastination or procrastinate. It is not in my dictionary. Not in my dictionary. The place for that particular word is nowhere in my dictionary. But yes, if you are asking about the habit of, how to create that habit for procrastination, it's a good question, thoughtful question. Habit is not like that. You will be the part of that habit within the click with the click of the finger, or like overnight you will get in
Yes.
the habit of that. You have to get into the habit, slowly or gradually. It is a very slow
Hmm.
process, right? And if I
Right.
myself, I'm an early bird. So I'm an early bird when I was not married, because that habit is actually I'm getting from my parents. They are like that.
Hmm.
They are still like that. They are still into the process of that early bird, like that early bird. So I am getting that habit from that gene from my parents only. But now I would like to give you the example of my kids. They are also, they are also an early bird. They wake up around 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Why? Because all kids are same. First of all kids are same, and
Yes.
all love, pamper, that affection and everything. But I, instructed him that instructed them, you have to, leave your bed by 8 o'clock. By hook or by crook, you have to leave your bed, around 8 o'clock, right? So one day they are, giving me a kind of excuses, Mama. Oh no, I can't do it like that. So second day again they've given me the excuses, but you have to be consistent for it. You have to
Yes.
realize and know you have to do it. This is your duty. You have to wake up around this. You have to push them, little bit. You have to push them. It's very important. It is not like that today you said that, today you have created that rule, and again, and then the next day they are going
Hmm.
to,
Right.
follow it. No, it's not going to happen. The thing is that you have to be consistent. You have to push them time and
Yes.
again. You have to realize them. That's how you will create the habit. But yes, over the period of time, if you are consistent and if you are regular with this process, definitely you will be part of the that habit. That's what I feel.
True that, true that. And you know what? You can't change anything until you change something you do daily,
Yes.
right?
Mm.
So I think if you want to develop any habit or if you want to get success, the main main bolte हैं ना that totka is hiding in your daily routine,
Yeah, I
right?
was about to say.
So exactly. So you need to work on your daily routine if you want to develop this habit of getting up early in the morning. So it is not going to be, it is not. It is going to be a tough ride for you. But yes, you need to stick to that habit. And if you are in habit of getting up late, so you can't do, you can't switch to early rising in no time. You need to work on this, and you need to be consistent with your determination.
Yes, it's
Second thing, what which I believe that your vibe attracts your tribe. So it matters, right? The people you are surrounded with. You
yes,
need to be in the company of those people who have these kind of habits, right? Who can motivate you, who can push you towards your goals. So you
yes.
need to be very cautious about your circle,
Mm. And
right?
one thing I would like to add on here when we are talking about the procrastination. Somewhere I feel that procrastination, can be divided in two parts. That's what I realized in my life. One is constructive and another is destructive. Let's just talk about the
Okay.
constructive. Constructive means like like I told you that I'm stickler to punctuality. I always go with my checklist. Once I get your message that you wanted to connect with me that session, so I change my priorities according to my need, because I want
Yes.
to connect with you. Why? Connecting with you like hitting two words with one stone. I will keep myself on the practice mode. Definitely, I'm not going to be empty hand. I will learn something from this session. So
Okay.
that is a constructive part. I am delaying the things because I want to
Hmm.
be more than my expectation. So I am delaying, that is a constructive. Destructive, when you know you have work and you are delaying your work, lazing around the
Yes.
bed, scrolling down the mobile, that is
Hmm.
the part. So don't try to be part of that, procrastination. If it will become
Yes.
habit, then it is very difficult to eradicate from your day-to-day life.
Right. Well explained. Well explained with a very practical example. Same here. I also put off my classes today just because of this session. But yes, I know that if I am putting off my stuff, it's not because of my laziness or kind of stuff. I want to do something more constructive.
Yes,
So yes. So that it's all about your mindset, time management,
yes,
right, and how focused you are towards your goals. That's what makes you a better person, because we both are mothers, we both are wives, and homemakers. So
mm,
we are always on our toes, and we can easily put off things. No, right, why to go for sessions? I have already lot to do. But the thing is, it depends on our mindset.
mindset.
We just
Yes,
do not want to get into those routine stuff, dishes and laundry. We want to do something
yes,
different, which
yes,
makes us feel which makes us happy and content, right?
yes,
So that's why we are coming out of our shells, and we are coming out of our comfort zone.
yes,
That's
definitely.
what we are doing,
We need
right?
to get
So
clutter, then
yes,
only.
otherwise we can easily put off things. We have
Yeah.
lot many excuses, and they are not excuses. Actually, they are practical reasons,
Hmm.
right? But
You
it
know,
it depends on your priorities and your goals.
Definitely. And our brain is always naughty thing. You always indulge into the, naughty things. Like always
Yes,
giving thousand excuses to procrastinate the things. So I would say here,
right.
let your, tell your brain that don't rule over my life, right? I am here to
Hmm.
dominate you. Don't dominate myself. Don't give me that kind of excuses. Let me do my work, what I want to be. So that all, like you
Yes,
said, it is a, mindset, right? You have to be prepared, or tell your brain. I will say that is all about that brain. Your brain is always give you thousand excuses. So
yes,
just keep it aside and brush it aside and focus,
right.
determine towards your goal.
Right, right. And one more factor I want to discuss here, your lifestyle. It also matters a lot. The kind of lifestyle you are living, right? So you need to be emotionally, physically, mentally sound, right? So that you can manage your time. And if you are mentally and emotionally sound, then only you will be physically fit.
Hmm.
Then
Yes.
only your yoga meditation are going to be beneficial for you. So
Hmm.
for this, avoid being a night owl. You need to go to bed right on time, and you need to be an early riser. We are not saying to get up at 4 or 5. Yes, you can start your day at 6,
Hmm.
but with a fixed routine, with a managed time schedule, I believe,
Yes,
right?
definitely. Definitely.
Yes,
Yes.
and you have already given that
Uh-huh.
example of constructive procrastination. So that
Yes.
was, I really liked that. I personally like that, because you just put it with that practical example of your own. So yes, that's what people can do if they don't know how to remove, or how to get rid of this habit, how
Mm-hmm.
to manage time. People come to me, ma'am, tell me how to manage time. So
Yes.
we can just show you the path. You have
Yes.
to take that step, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to take that step, and you need to make decisions, choose your priorities. Then only you can develop any habit.
I wanted to say it here. More often than not, if you are into the process of emotion like overthinking, exaggerating the thing, anxiety period, somewhere you lead to procrastinate the things. Not intentionally, unintentionally.
Hmm.
Why I'm
Right.
saying, because Like I told you, I was on medication for 15 days. So I was into the process of procrastination
Mm.
unintentionally, because I was not in that zone. I was in somewhere, some other.
Yes,
So emotions are somewhere, if you are a person who has plethora of emotion, right? That time you
right.
can lead towards that procrastination. That could be one of reason. I
Yes, yes. Of course, of course. I just mentioned that you need to be mentally, emotionally sound. Then only you can focus on your physical health and all the things, right?
Mm,
So definitely, we need to adapt a good lifestyle. And if you are going through some anxiety or depression kind of stuff,
mm.
you need to seek for help. Don't be don't feel that embarrassment how to ask people for help. You
Yes,
should go for help. It's not any kind of bad thing, or you are not doing a crime if you are seeking for any kind of help, right? Yesterday only we discussed we should be vocal about our things.
yes. So that's why I thought
So
let's discuss, because I was that time I was into the emotion. So I thought that would be a
hmm.
prominent reason, emotion.
Yes. Yes, and it was also killing two birds with one stone, because we shared our feelings, right?
Yes.
We poured our heart out, and then maybe we could be able to help anyone through our videos, right?
Mhm. Yes.
So
Definitely,
that's a
definitely.
kind of.
Yes. And ma'am, one more thing, Neha ji, I think could be a reason, that distractions. Because now we are into the zone of that technology, right? We are faced with the technology. We have that modern tool towards society.
Hmm.
So I think if you are a gadget person, you are scrolling down the mobile, like I think mentioned earlier, that could be a prominent reason, distraction, kind of a distraction. You
Yes.
just stay away from that distraction to, if you are not to be the part of procrastination.
Right, right. Sometimes, if what happens, it happens with me also. If sometimes I search for content, or if I'm just scrolling what is going on social media, right? So what happens? Not deliberately, but unconsciously, I would say, you start scrolling reels
Yeah.
of those people who are creating content,
Yes.
not regarding English, but some other reels. So I just scroll down without being aware of the time that
Yes.
might I am just waiting, killing my time. So it
Mm.
happens with me. Then I need to give that wake up call to me. Okay, okay, no, no, you are not no, no, you are not here to watch reels. Just I try to find some good content, right? So it happens with anyone. So that's why I always tell my son whenever he studies with his tab. So I make sure I keep an eye on him. What is he doing? Is he just chatting with his friends? I know he doesn't scroll reels. That's what I am sure. Like, I am sure about that. But the thing is, sometimes you never know, and you are just indulging in having that chatting stuff with your friends.
Yes.
So
Yes. Yes.
uh, it happens with anyone. It can happen with anyone. But yes, at the end of the day, we are the one who can motivate ourselves. I think I believe in that intrinsic motivation. I
Yes.
never get motivated by, yes, I, of course, the people influence us, but
Mm,
that for short span. So I
mm.
believe in self motivation. I think I know who am I actually, and I know what all those things that work on me, right?
Yes.
So that's what I believe.
I do believe
So
in that self motivation, because I never
hmm.
have to watch any motivational speech or any sentimental speech. No, no, I don't allow, because I'm a self motivated person. There is a
Yes.
reason, there is a prominent reason behind it, that I'm a disciplined. If you are a disciplined person, that means you have, created that bridge towards your accomplishment and goal. If you are a disciplined person, then then you don't need any kind of that motivation, because motivation speech, it will motivate you, like you said, the for the span of time, for a
Yes,
transient
yes,
period. I would say transient period, you would be
yes.
motivated. But if you are a disciplined person, then you don't need any kind of a motivational speech, because motivate, oh sorry, discipline, is your best friend, is your best friend.
Yes,
Doesn't care about your feeling, emotion. It only needs your action towards your goal. So be a disciplined
yes,
person, need not any kind of motivational speech. That's what I believe. And at my home, my kids always follow a kind of discipline, like half an hour in the morning, in the afternoon, and evening. Half an hour they have time to watch their favorite cartoon and everything. Not on the tab,
yes.
on television, because so that I can keep an eye on them. That's very important.
Right. And see, things take time. Rome wasn't built in a day. So if you want to develop any habit, it is going to take time. So it should not be like that ki you just try for a couple of days and you just give up. Don't do these kind of things, because gradually, right, gradually you will be in that process. And many times mothers come to me, ma'am, मेरा बेटा टीवी देखता है सारा दिन, फोन पे बिजी रहता है. So I feel, literally I feel wonder, how can I help in that? Because I think mother is the best teacher. Mother is
Yes,
the best guide. So if your kids are getting into that habit of watching or playing with their tablets or with their phones, you need to keep an eye on them. You need to tell them the right direction,
yes,
right? Right? Because I am not the one who lives with them, with your
mm,
kids. So
oh,
it is your responsibility, your duty to make sure how
mm,
much time your kids are investing in these
yes,
kind of gadgets, right? So don't seek for outer help. You can only solve this problem. You
yes.
need to make some rules for your home.
Oh, yes, definitely. I can see
Yes,
eye
है
to
ना?
eye because my home, my kids are now 8 years old. They are
Hmm.
not allowed to touch my mobile phone.
Yes,
They,
right.
if they wanted to touch my mobile phone, first they will ask my permission, Mama, someone is
Ask.
calling you, and do I need
Hmm.
to take it? If I'm saying yes, then only they will touch it, otherwise they will not. Yes, Saturday,
Right.
Sunday, I'm giving them laptop for their practice work, for their drawing purpose.
Hmm.
They can get aware with the technology as well. It's very important.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, so kind of,
Hmm.
strictness, I would say not over pampering. Pampering is an over pampering.
Hmm.
High difference. Pamper कीजिए अपने बच्चे को, but not in the zone of over pampering. They need to realize
Yes.
that what is their boundary. Don't go above and
Yes.
beyond. That's what I.
It's all about that helicopter parenting. This term is pretty trendy. So if you are just defending your children for
Mm-hmm.
no reason, so you are just making things troublesome for them. So let them learn on their own. Let them do things and experience. One There is a saying, the proof is in the pudding. So when we do something right,
Mm-hmm.
then we actually get to know the reality of that thing. So as a parent, we need to step back. We can't be there with them all the time. So let them learn by doing. And second thing, we need to set some rules for them. Okay,
Yes.
we are the one who are going to tell them the value of discipline, the value of time in their life. And
Yes.
we need to be smart parents.
Smart enough.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, because
Even
we are dealing with
even
Gen Z kids.
even Gen Z. Yes, Gen Z kids.